Hi, and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Cassia. On this channel, we discuss all aspects of the ascension process. I have a variety of services that I offer to assist in your awakening journey, and you can find those listed in the description box below. Today, we're going to be doing the daily reading for Wednesday, December 23rd, 2020. And today is a day that's ruled by the second chakra and guided by life force. And the galactic signature of today is the red solar moon energy. And so the red moon energy is all about purification, universal water, and flow. And so we're really being asked to purify ourselves today, to allow ourselves to move with the natural rhythms and the natural flow of our lives, to really look at everything that water represents, right? Healing, purification, rejuvenation, that mutability, that changeability and adaptability. All of those different qualities, and we're being asked to call upon those qualities today. We're being asked to allow the water to really move through us, to cleanse us, to purify us, to release us from all of the toxins on every level of being, not just on a physical level, right? We know that if we physically drink water, it will flush toxins from our system. But we're talking about the toxins present in our systems in all aspects of our lives. The negative thinking, the negative behaviors, right? The negative ways that we interact, the traumas, all of the stuff that we hold on to that's not serving us anymore. We're being asked to release that, to allow that to flow, to allow our emotions and our intuition to flow, and to really synchronize and harmonize with that flow of the cosmos, of the spirit, of our own lives. Where is that flow trying to take us? How can we swim with the current instead of trying to swim against it? Those are the kinds of questions that we want to ask ourselves today. And when we have this solar tone, this is all about the energy of pulsing realization and intention. So really understanding the power of our thoughts, the power of our intentions. Our intention is our most powerful tool. So how are we going to wield that intention? How are we going to utilize that intention in order to create what we want to create, in order to experience what we want to experience? So really setting that intention today to be in flow, to be in sync with our natural rhythms, to allow ourselves to purge, to experience what we need to experience so that we can heal, so that we can cleanse ourselves and purify ourselves and move through it. Right? That understanding, that intention, that realization, allowing those realizations to come as we allow our emotional waters to flow. This is also a day that's really good for telepathy, because that pulsing, that solar tone, that pulsing is all about pulsing our intention, pulsing that frequency of our minds out into the world and connecting with others on that level. And so today can be a day to really enjoy playing around with that telepathy quality. The affirmation of the day today is, I pulse in order to purify, realizing flow. I seal the process of universal water with the solar tone of intention. I am guided by the power of life force. And that life force energy is going to be strong today, possibly even overpowering. We have a lot of intense astrology going on today. Yesterday's astrology was intense and an emotional aspect. It actually would have paired really well with this galactic tone, because there was a lot of purifying and cleansing with that moon conjunct Chiron. The moon has moved on today, although it is still in the sign of Aries. And now we actually have the moon conjunct Mars and Eris. And so this is a very fiery energy. This is an energy where we may be feeling extremely emotionally empowered and motivated in some respects, but also possibly a little fired up. Like we want to take care not to allow our emotions to get the best of us today, especially when we have the moon, which would be the moon, Mars, and Eris, right? All squaring Pluto. This is a lot of that intense, that feeling of like a pressure cooker almost that we may experience. Like when that pressure begins to build and to build and to build. Like Pluto also stands for our empowerment as well as our shadow. It's like the deeper well of our power is Pluto's energy, right? Mars is our surface power. Pluto is our deeper spiritual and esoteric power. And so really feeling that powder keg today as we are noticing the areas where we do feel confined, We still have Mercury squaring Chiron. And so that energy, that our wounds very much in focus, very much in our face in a lot of different ways. And so this is really a great day to surrender to that flow, because there's really nothing else that we can do. Things are going to be coming up. We're going to be wanting to react. And so we want to allow whatever is being triggered within us today to bring to our attention what's ready to be released and purged and healed, and to invite that water, invite that flow in to purge and to heal whatever it is that is coming up for us today. We want to be aware that people may be combative today. It's also still with the Sun conjunct Mercury, a very intellectual day. We're thinking a lot. The mind is in overdrive, as well as the body and the emotions. And so we want to be cognizant of where everyone's at, and really just pay attention to that and honor that everyone's going through a process right now. All right, what are we going to pull for cards today? Okay, we're wanting the Archangel Power Tarot is wanting to come out. Clear. So what guidance do we have as we move through the energies of today, December 23rd, 2020? What guidance do we have moving forward throughout this day? What guidance do we have from the archangels? They're always great to call on when we have intense energies like this going on. And so we have the 9 of Raphael, which is make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. Excuse me. So that's beautiful energy coming through. And then we have the King of Raphael. It is safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. So that's the way that they're wanting us to channel this energy today. When we have this intense energy with all of this, the Mars and the Eris and all of that energy going on, channel that in a productive way. Channel that passion in a productive way. Don't get caught up in the drama today. Instead, really utilize that enhanced ability and all of that driving fiery energy to push yourself in to accomplish. Like, what can I do with this energy that is productive? How can I channel this energy in a way that is beneficial to me and that helps me instead of hinders me? How can I look at my dreams and my desires? How can I use that tone, right? That solar tone to create, to manifest, to really put my intentions out there into the world. This energy of trust too that's coming through. It's like a lot of us, I think, are in this energy of like, we're learning how to trust again. There may have been wounds that have been coming up for people around trust, around ways that your trust has been betrayed in the past. And so really, I feel like it's almost like there's somebody here who's not able to even trust their good fortune. Like, good things are manifesting in your reality, and you're not sure if you can trust that because it hasn't worked out in the past. And you don't want to put all of your hopes into something that's not going to come through and not going to happen. But just know that you have the power to make things happen. You are making things happen right now. And you can trust that. We have the 7 of Gabriel coming out. Stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Claim your personal power, right? Claim that power. Understand that you do have the ability to create these incredible changes in your lives, and you can trust that. If there are opportunities coming through, if there are people coming through wanting to assist you, right? These are all the ways that spirit comes through for us, because it's a physical world. Spirit has to come through in physical ways. So you can trust those things that are unfolding. When it comes to your dreams becoming a reality, you can trust what is being shown to you as far as that goes. And so really have confidence in your ability to do that and your ability to make things happen, right? Like, yes, we surrender to the flow, but when that flow is taking us in a beneficial direction, we can trust that and we can move with that. And we can know that our ability to step into flow, our ability to really focus our intentions, that is our personal power, right? It's like we are not just victims swept up in a current. We get to really take charge of our lives and where it is that they're taking us and what it is that we are experiencing. So it's safe to trust in yourself. I feel like more than anything else, that's a major message coming through right now. It is safe to trust in yourself and to really stand behind what it is that you're trying to do or what it is that you're trying to accomplish. If you are very passionate about it, if you know within your soul that is what you are meant to be doing and where you are meant to be focusing your energy. Don't allow other people to talk you out of that or tell you that that's not realistic or that's not something that you should be doing. Like, really trust in yourself. Really, if people are challenging you and what it is that you're wanting to achieve, like, stand up for that. Don't allow people to talk you down. Don't allow people to tell you that what your choice should be. Your choice is your choice. And then we have the Six of Michael. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. Relocation or travel. And so this is like, I'm feeling this is like the end of a long journey. Some of you guys have been on a really long journey. And now it's like things are starting to come through for you. And it is that sense of not trusting it because this journey has been so long and there have been so many disappointments, right? And it's sort of almost like your ability to believe in yourself has been dampened a little bit because of all the twists and turns that this journey has taken you. Your ability to trust in other people, to trust in spirit, has taken a few hits. But now it's like, as things start sort of looking like they're coming around and things are coming together, know that they are. This is confirmation that they are, right? But they may look a little different than what you thought. You may really have to trust in yourself and your ability as an opportunity is offered to you that is going to require, for some of you, relocation or travel, uprooting some part of your life, making a significant change, and really like trusting and knowing that that's going to work out. You're kind of in that energy of like, I don't know, that's kind of a big deal or a big commitment. Things haven't worked out in the past. I don't know if I really want to go that route. I'm not really sure. Is this the light at the end of the tunnel, or is this just another oncoming train? I'm not really sure. And this is like confirmation that this is a light at the end of the tunnel for you. New beginnings, number 20. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So there you go. Boom, right there. New beginnings. It is a new beginning. There is a new beginning coming for you. That is a light at the end of the tunnel. This new beginning may look very different than what you thought it was going to look like, but just know that like you have the ability to do this. And this new beginning, this may be part of why there may be some people, for some of you, who are trying to talk you out of whatever you're doing, because maybe it does involve a risk. And maybe they're just trying to protect you, right? But it's like people can have good intentions and still not know what's best for us, right? And still sort of derail us from our path, even with their good intentions, right? And so it's like you really knowing and having confidence in yourself that you can ascertain what is that new beginning that's calling to you. Is that risk worth taking? Right? And I'm feeling for a lot of you guys like it really truly is, whatever that is. And if you guys want a personal reading, please reach out to me. We can dig more deeply into what this might mean for you. But for a lot of you, that is absolutely true. And then this is the Two of Raphael coming out. Two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits. Don't give up on those you love. And so for some of you guys, this is a new beginning in love coming into, a new beginning in partnership. Maybe something that you've been trying to manifest as far as that goes that doesn't feel quite real, doesn't feel quite true to you. You're not sure if you can trust that for the same reasons that we just highlighted. And so it's really knowing that if this situation we just talked about, I'm feeling for some of you guys, I was feeling a lot of career and life purpose stuff, but for some of you, this also has to do with love, and that can be wrapped up into one, right? Just know that like you can trust that. This is a very positive card. You can trust that. You can start that new life. And there, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. For some of you, there may be some forgiveness that has to happen as well. Some forgiveness that is coming up. And it's really interesting that yesterday we had the reading about releasing old soul contracts and calling back our power, right? And now we have like this energy of love coming in. So that's really beautiful, of new beginnings, right? When we release the old, or we release at least like the storyline of the old and the attachment to the old, we really open ourselves up for the new. Oh yeah, and then we got the Lovers coming out. Make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. Yeah, the Two of Cups with the Lovers, there's major love energy and new beginnings in love coming through for some people. Yeah, which may involve you, it may involve you relocating or traveling somewhere new. it's a lot of deep, heavy work and disappointment that's paved the way for this new beginning, when you're really able to release all of that old energy and embrace this new energy. Yeah. Whatever choices are coming up, whether there's like a reconciliation coming up for some of you guys, somebody wanting to reconcile, or something new coming in, like make those choices from your heart, right? Whatever's coming in right now can be very, like, there's a sense of like deep commitment and deep connection here, right? So really feel that from that emotional place. Feel into that heart space. Don't feel into that place of distrust and wounding. Feel into that with your heart space. And if that resonates, then absolutely embrace that. Absolutely embrace that and jump into that. Yeah. But allow your heart to guide you. And then we have a 5 of Gabriel, a challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. So I'm feeling like there is, it's interesting. This is like the drama that we were feeling with all that Mars and Eris and Pluto energy. And this is like, if you're caught up in that energy today, withdraw from that energy. Pull yourself back from that, right? There is, have patience with the people that you love, with the people around you, with what they're going through, just like we talked about. And there are challenges that can be resolved. Well, there is a resolution for all of the situations, but it might require having to step back and have a little distance, right? So whatever is coming into your reality, just understand and know that like taking that step back may be important today. In whatever way that's sort of shaking out. Anything else on that? The Ace of Michael. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. Okay. Yeah, so that communication, that need for really clear communication coming through. If you cannot clearly communicate with someone, or you feel they cannot clearly communicate with you, take a step back. Take a breather, right? Have some patience. But this is also, with all of these challenges coming through, it's like, once again, this is like not allowing any of those. We talked about those challenges in the past and how it felt like every time you thought you were getting close to something, you were bumping your head against a brick wall, that kind of energy. So this is feeding back into that energy. And like saying, like, do not allow any of those bumps in the road to derail your train, right? To derail you from your path. Like, keep that faith and keep that trust. It's like your faith and your trust has continually been challenged, but the greater challenge is to hold on to that faith and that trust no matter what's going on the outside, right? No matter how many times we're rerouted, just know that we're rerouted so that we have the best, we are rerouted to the route that is best going to help us achieve our goals. And sometimes we may not understand what those goals are. We think we do, but we really don't know, because Spirit has a higher goal for us. And so, yeah, but it's really, more than anything, it's this communication, a lot of communication energy coming on, needing that clear, concise communication. Yeah. Clear, concise communication. I feel like this with a lot of these energies, right? With whatever is being brought forward into your reality, whatever opportunities, whatever situations, romantic, career, anything, you want to have really clear and concise communication. You want to make sure that everybody is on the same page and really everyone understands where the other person is coming from. And if you do that, things can be very successful. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of communication. We got the Eight of Wands, which is the Eight of Gabriel in this deck, on the bottom of the deck here. Lots of communication. Yep. Lots of communication, lots of fast-moving energy. I feel like the tide is changing, and it's changing really, really quickly. And there's a lot of inspiration here. Yeah, a lot of inspiration. And some of that inspiration may come through communication. So be really open to communicating, people. Just be very careful about how you're communicating. Just be careful about how you're communicating and that you're doing it in a productive manner. And then we have decision. Release yourself from that which holds you back and need to detox. Unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. And so, yeah, it's a lot of energy of, it's an energy of releasing and then bringing in the new, right? A lot of that energy. We're being asked to really make decisions from our hearts when it comes to whatever is being shown in our reality, whatever is showing up for us, whatever is inviting us, right? We want to make decisions based on our heart. We want to, sometimes those decisions are to release and let go of things. Sometimes those decisions are to move toward things. But regardless, the series of decisions, I'm feeling it like a series of decisions coming up, are leading to new beginnings, and they're leading to a lot of happiness, and for a lot of people, a lot of love as well. So it's just like, communicate openly and honestly and concisely. Take those steps back when you need to take those steps back. And really, when you communicate concisely, also communicate from the heart. Right? Yeah. Any final cards here? The Chariot. Yeah, lots of fast-moving energy here. Determination and self-control. Career advancement. Acknowledgement of success by others. So, yeah, a lot of that, the career energy coming into, it's love, it's career, it's a whole bunch of things. It's going to be everything for some people. It's going to be certain things for others. But really trust in your ability. Trust in your ability to make the decisions that are right for you. To be led by your heart, but also to utilize your skills of communication and your skills of discernment. Trust your ability to discern what is right for you. And be confident in your ability to do. Like, whatever is being presented to you, you are totally capable of it. It's just whether you want it or not. Is that the new beginning you want? Is it a new beginning? Right? If it feels old, if it feels tired, if it feels like the same old thing, that's not what this reading is wanting you to move towards. It's a new beginning. Even if it's in a situation, say it's like for some with this relationship energy, for instance, there is a reconciliation, or there's at least a forgiveness of the past that allows for a new beginning with somebody else if it's not with this person. But whatever it is, like, just stay in your empowerment and trust in your ability to discern what is right for you. And if the answer is no, that's opening it up for a big yes, right? You say no to one thing, you're saying yes to something else. You might not know what that something else is yet, but it's coming in. And so really be careful, really weigh out those decisions, but don't allow other people's opinions to influence that decision. Really make that decision based on your own intuition, your own internal guidance, right? Which is safe for you to trust. And there are people that are safe for you to trust as well. It's just discernment. Just because certain people or situations you couldn't trust in the past doesn't mean that you can't trust them now. Or doesn't mean that you can't trust anybody else or another situation in the future. It just means utilize your discernment. Utilize what you learned from that experience in your next interaction, and make sure that there's very clear, concise communication about the expectations of everybody, about what everybody really wants, what everybody really needs, and what everybody is willing to give, right? Dot your I's and cross your T's, especially also when it comes to career stuff, if this comes to contracts and different things like that. All right. Okay. I think we are going to call that for the reading today. Oh, I like that on the bottom of the deck, Justice. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. Don't give up. The tides are turning in your favor. Just use that discernment. All right. Now we're going to end this reading. I hope you guys have an amazing day. If you like this video, like this video. Comment down below. Let me know how it's resonating for you, how the day is going for you. I love hearing from you guys. There are links down below to donate if you feel so moved to donate to my channel. My email's in the description box below. I do personal readings. I do really powerful energy healings. I work with the angelic energies, angels, other beings of light. The type of healing that I do is so there's nothing that it can't accomplish. They call it one of the things that they call it is the healing modality of miracles. Okay, it really can't. There's so much that energy and these angelic beings and these other beings of light can do. It's not me that does it, it's them that does it, but it's really so beautiful. So if you are struggling, if you are in a place of indecision, if you are in a place of being struggling to trust, struggling to see that and recognize that light at the end of the tunnel, any of this stuff, please reach out to me and allow me to be of assistance to you. I would absolutely love to do so. There's other things that I do as well. You can find it all, like I said, in the description box below. I love you. I appreciate you. Have an amazing, amazing day. I will get another reading out before Christmas Eve and Christmas. So this won't be the last time I see you guys before then. But also, if that's something that you celebrate, have a very happy holiday as well. Mwah.